Hey, what's up guys? I haven't made a video in a while, but I just wanted to show my laning phase versus katarina's ahri. There's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in. First, I'm standing in this bush. I always stand here when I'm stronger level 1, because a lot of people try to ward the raptor, right? Like right here, right here. So this katarina goes to ward, kind of anticipating that I go to ward too, right? So I just get the good trade instead. And now, in mid lane, the melee champion, if you're melee versus ranged, the melee champion never wants to push. This guy probably knows that. He's challenger, this Katarina. So he's making sure he doesn't push. I auto this once just so it's like easier for me to last it. But I don't want to push if possible, right? You can see that this guy isn't really using Q, even though he wants the minions. And it's because he doesn't want to Q and then have the wave push towards me. Hopefully you, the viewer, knows how wave states work. Like why him queuing would make it push. So now it's like pushed enough to where it's pushing towards him, right? So he can queue. I leveled E there because obviously, as you saw, it was just more useful than Q in that situation. But I'm kind of playing to kill him here just because it's solo Q. Maybe if this was like not solo Q, I would just go Q. Either, if you don't know, Katarina's E can't be instantly recast when she's on a dagger. And now, if the Katarina is good, I think she used her potion. Yeah, this guy kind of went greedy setup. Refillable dark seal, right? Here, it's kind of hard to dive him, right? If he's a good player, it's hard to dive. You'll see what I do. I'll explain my thought process. This was a really fast laning phase. I don't want to talk about it too much, just so it doesn't take a long time, right? So I'm not like replaying anything. See, I know he's gonna queue this, and then I do that. And that only works. That only works because I have electrocute up. And that's the laning phase. Basically, key takeaways. If you're in ranged versus melee, you don't want to push. You want to push as slow as possible. Because you can always, like say, let's go back real quick. Let's say like right here. I'm still pushing this as slow as possible. But let's say that Jarvan is invading right now. Like this guy just invaded and got a solo kill because it's jungle diff. But let's say he's invading right now. Like right now, he's going into the blue buff and seeing Vi. I can just start pushing really fast right now and then come help him. And then the Katarina can't really like respond, right? So if that makes sense, as ranged versus melee, you don't want to perma push because you're not in a contest for gaining prio. You just guaranteed have it. And let's say if this Katarina used Q, like on the very first minion, let's say he used Q on the first minion, let's say he Q'd this, right, to last hit it, then it would push towards me, and then I wouldn't even want to push. I would just make this guy miss like 40 CS. Maybe not 40, that's like a big number, but you know what I mean? Like, he literally couldn't walk up to last hit anymore, because he's melee versus ranged. Now, obviously, this guy should have D shield, and he probably shouldn't have died, but like the fact he went dark seal means that I should have punished him in some way, which I did by killing him and he missed a lot of minions. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope that taught you something about mid lane.